From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your afternoon weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
And we sure hope you're having a great day so far. Thanks for checking in with your afternoon weather update. Of course, you've probably seen it on social media, but if you have not yet, go to my Mike Witcher TV Facebook page or East Tennessee Weather Facebook page, or of course, Twitter. But we're talking about some major updates from the National Hurricane Center in the Gulf of Mexico. I've got the latest information coming up here in just a few minutes. If you're staying here locally, though, for fall break, we are looking at a beautiful weekend and a gorgeous week next week. And that's the name of the game, thanks to a nice little ridge of high pressure that's going to be dominating coming in from Canada. So forecast highs today will top out in the low to mid 80s. It is going to be a warm day, and dew points are in the 60s, so that gives us that warmer fall feel, or that warmer late summer feeling, if you will. Into the evening hours, it's going to be nice. It's going to be great. Listen, kickoff at 7:30 here tonight, 77 degrees. If you have outdoor viewing for the Vols game, it's going to be 2 thumbs up for that one. But we are talking about a cold front that's heading our way as we get into our Sunday. It's a moisture-starved cold front. We're not looking at much activity, but what it is going to do is race its way on through the area, and a nice ridge of high pressure builds in back behind it, and that's going to be with us as we start the work week. What does that do? That's going to take our dew points from the 60s down into the 40s, which also means that, well, the dry air is going to allow our morning lows to drop off as well. And that ridge of high pressure is going to dominate all the way through the work week, so nice, comfortable, sunny, perfect fall weather is on the way. Look at these lows as we get started next week. We're going to be in the 40s and the 50s. And unfortunately, well, fortunately and unfortunately, we need some rain eventually every once in a while. I know we don't want to talk about that based on what happened last week, but we are going to be trending on the dry side for the next 7 days, and that trend may continue through the middle and maybe even the latter part of the month. Temperature trend, 80s this weekend. How about some nice sunny and 70s as we get into next week? That's why I say it's going to feel amazing. Now, the National Hurricane Center has ramped up the possibilities of the possible tropical system. Later on today, this cluster of thunderstorms could become a tropical depression and or a tropical storm. They've got a 50% chance over the next 2 days, 80 over the next 7 days. But their wording in their latest information this morning was saying it could become a tropical depression or a tropical storm throughout the day today. And it's going to be working its way through the Gulf of Mexico and towards Florida. So we're going to see some scattered showers and thunderstorms likely along the southern coastline. But if you have travel plans into Florida, you need to pay attention very, very closely, because this is going to be working its way towards the western coast of Florida by late Tuesday into early Wednesday, roll its way through the state all the way through Thursday, and probably a thing of the past on Friday, but it is going to drop a lot of rain all the way from Jacksonville to Gainesville, Orlando down to Tampa, Cape Coral, and even places like Daytona Beach and Fort Lauderdale. So something to kind of keep in mind if you are traveling there. Here's your 7-day forecast. A lot of information on the screen there, but pick out your city or the city nearest you. Just know that we're going to be in the 80s for the next 2 days, and then 70s and beautiful weather as we head into next week as well. And we may be trending about average as we head through the middle part of the month when it comes to temperatures. So below average precipitation and average temperatures, which makes for perfect October weather. Of course, you can check in on the daily weather forecast updates every day with the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a free app download. Just go to your app store and search East TN Weather, all one word. Your next weather update's coming up at 6 o'clock here tonight. I'll have more from the National Hurricane Center.